Take a moment.
Breathe. This one's for the mind, for the soul. One time for your mind, one time. One time, one time. One time for your mind. Let the thoughts on mine. Sitting on the roof, watching the city grind. Something in your mind. One time for your mind, let the thoughts unwind. Sitting on the roof, watching the city grind. The sun dipping low, painting the sky gold. I'm reflecting on the journey, the stories untold. I remember when the block was a cage of stress. Now I'm looking at it different, I'm counting my bless. The hustle was a lesson, the pain was a test. Now I'm sipping on the peace, I'm feeling blessed. One time for the days when I didn't have a dime. One time for the nights when I did the crime. One time for the homies who did the time. One time for the ones who still in the climb. I light a spliff, let the smoke hit the air. I'm thinking about the past, but I'm free from the snare. The block made me solid, but I'm no longer there. In the mental, I'm floating, I'm finally aware. One time for your mind, let it breathe. One time for the soul, let it leave. The weight of the world, the things you grieve. One time, just one time, believe. One time for the peace you deserve. One time for the lessons you observe. One time for the curve that you swerved. One time, just one time, preserve. I walk through the avenue, headphones on. The beat is my companion, the rhythm my dawn. I see the faces of the past, but I'm moving on. The memories are gold, but the future is drawn. One time for the kid who used to run the block. Now he's in the ballroom making the stock. The game is the same, just a different lock. But the mind is the key, the ultimate unlock. I think about the old heads, the ones who passed. Their words still echo, their lessons last. They told me, Nas, the world is fast, but the mind is the engine, make it last. So I slow it down, I take my time. I let the Rhodes piano play this rhyme. I let the soul vocals soothe my mind. I'm in the zone, I'm one of a kind. One time for your mind, let it breathe. One time for the soul, let it leave. The weight of the world, the things you grieve. One time, just one time, believe. One time for the peace you deserve. One time for the lessons you observe. One time for the curve that you swerve. One time, just one time, preserve. Yeah. Let the roads cry, let the soul sing. I'm thinking about the block and everything. The pain, the gain, the joy, the sting. The way the world turns, the way the bells ring. One time for the mind that got me through the darkest nights, the sky so blue. The ones who doubted, the ones who knew that I was built for this, I was born to pursue. I don't need the fame, I don't need the gold, I just need the peace that the mind can hold. The story of the block, the story I told is the treasure I keep, the spirit I mold. So one time for the ones who still on the grind. One time for the ones who never lost their mind. One time for the ones who left their past behind. One time, just one time for the state of mind. Take a breath, let the stress subside. The block is an ocean and I'm the tide. I ride the wave, I'm no longer tired. One time for your mind, the ultimate guide. Yeah. One time for your mind, take it slow, breathe it in. The journey is the destination. One time, just one time. Peace. Turn the volume up. This one's for the blocks that raised me, for the stairs I climb, the corners I own. Represent.
I rep the concrete, the cracks and the rust, the elevator that's broken, the stairs that I trust, the hallway that echoes with stories of lust for a better tomorrow, a life that's robust. I rep the bodega on the corner, the cat on the counter, the old man who's been there since the first body counter, the kids on the stoop, the dreams that they mount up, the hustlers who trade time for a momentary found up. I rep the train that rattles through the night, the graffiti tags that glow in the fluorescent light, the sound of the city, the heartbeat of the fight, the struggle that turns the weak into the might. This ain't just a place, it's a part of my frame. The dirt on my sneakers is the proof of the game. Every scar on the pavement is a part of my name, and I carry it with me, I ain't never the same. Represent for the ones who never been, for the block that never slept, for the rent that never went. Represent every scar and every dent. This is my foundation, this is where my soul was sent. Represent for the homies on the bench, for the mothers on their knees, for the fathers in the trench. Represent, I'm a product of the bench, and I never turn my back on the block that made me drenched. I rep the sound of the dice on the asphalt, the crack of the bat, the basketball assault, the laughter of the kids, the cry of the halt, the truth that the system always tries to exalt. I rep the project window, the view of the city, the skyline that's ugly but somehow so pretty, the stories of the old heads, the ones who were witty, the memories of the young heads, the ones who got gritty. They say, Nas, you made it, why you still look back? I say the root is the trunk, and the trunk is the track that leads to the branches that never go slack. I'm the fruit of the struggle, I can't turn my back. I walk through the avenue, heads turn and they stare. They see the success, but they don't see the prayer that got me through the winters, the cold and the bare. The block is my backbone, I'm forever aware. Represent for the ones who never been, for the block that never slept, for the rent that never went. Represent every scar and every dent. This is my foundation, this is where my soul was sent. Represent for the homies on the bench, for the mothers on their knees, for the fathers in the trench. Represent, I'm a product of the bench, and I never turn my back on the block that made me drench. Yeah. Let me slow the tempo, let the soul sample breathe. Reflect on the faces that taught me to grieve, and the ones that taught me to stand up and believe in the power of the block when the world tries to deceive. I've been to the mansions, the marble, the gold, but the memory of the gutter is the story I hold. It's the fire in my pen, the muscle in my bowl. It's the reason my stories never get old. I represent for the kid who ain't got a voice, for the one who's forced to make the wrong choice, for the one who's hearing the sirens and noise and still finds a way to rise and rejoice. So when I'm on the stage with the lights in my face, I'm not just one man, I'm the whole of the place. The blocks, the stairs, the projects, the space. I'm the echo of the struggle, the grit, and the grace.
Yeah, represent. Every step I take, they feel it. Every word I speak, yeah. This is for the block, forever. To waste graces. Represent. Yeah. Represent.
Yeah. Picture it. Close your eyes. Imagine if we had the keys. Let's go.
If I ruled the world, I'd erase the color lines. No more division based on skin or bloodlines. Every kid on the block would have a star to align, and the only currency would be peace of mind. I turn the prison cells into community schools. Replace the hate with logic, replace the fear with tools. No more mothers burying sons, that's the ultimate cruel. No more daughters losing fathers, breaking all the rules. I make the corner store a hub for the wise, where they trade ideas instead of the lies. No more vows on the pavement, no more cries. Just the sound of children laughing under clear blue skies. I get a homeless a roof, not a cardboard plea. Get a hungry a plate, set the captive free. But I ain't naive, I know it's a fantasy. Still a dream, is a blueprint for what could be.
If I rule the world, imagine that. No more attack, no more back to back. Just the rhythm of peace on the subway track. I bring the sunshine, I paint it black and white. Bring it back. I rule the world. be blessed, every grip unclipped. Imagine, imagine that and that, let the vision slip.
I make the politicians speak only the truth. No more silver tongues from their poisonous youth. I make them walk a mile in the shoes of the uncouth. Feel the sting of the system, the bit of a move. I stop the wars over oil and the land. Make them shake hands, make them understand that the earth is a garden, not a wasteland. And we all just seeds holding the same command. I put a book in the hand of every lost teen. Replace the Glock with a pen, the scene with a dream. No more sirens at night, no more violent regime. Just the silent moonlight on a tranquil stream. I make the projects a palace of art, where every kid can paint their own counterpart. And the rhythm of the city becomes a healing chart, mending every broken, bleeding heart.
If I rule the world, imagine that. No more attack, no more back to back. Just the rhythm of peace on the subway track. I bring the sunshine, I paint it black and white. Bring it back to the world, I rewrite the script. No more souls getting ripped, no more friendships skipped. Every block will be blessed, every grip unclipped. Imagine that, let the vision slip.
But I look a mirror, I ain't no king, no god. Just a man on the corner with a pen and a nod to the struggle that built me, the path that I trod. I can't change the world alone, but I can change the odds. I can plant a seed in the mind of a child. Teach him to be gentle, teach him to be wild. In the right direction, balanced and compiled. Break the chain of destruction, get them reconciled. If I rule the world, I start with myself. Put the greed on the shelf, rediscover my wealth. Not in the paper, but the breath and the health for the community around me. My spiritual stuff, so maybe I don't need a crown or a throne. Maybe the kingdom is the seeds that I've sown in the hearts of the broken, the ones who've outgrown the hate of the system, the seeds I've thrown. Imagine a world where the dreamers unite, where the day overtakes the eternal night. I'm just a scribe with a vision, a flicker of light. If I ruled the world, I'd make it right, I'd make it right. Yeah.
It starts with you. It starts with me. One thought at a time. The world is ours to reshape. Keep dreaming. Peace.
Yeah. Look closer. The pretty lies, the ugly truths. I've seen it all. Listen. I walk the block and I see the ugly, the faces of the lost, the ones who are buggy, the broken glass, the blood on the rug seat, the smiles that hide the pain of the druggie. I see the kids with the hunger in their eyes, the ones who've been told 1,000 lies, the ones who've been taught to despise, the ones who've been beaten down to size. I see the cops with the badge and the gun, the ones who claim justice but they're never done, the ones who profile the father and son, the ones who leave the community undone. I see the politicians with the silver tongue, the ones who promise change but they've always hung with the rich and the powerful, the ones who've sprung from the ugly root of the system they've sung. And I look in the mirror and I see the ugly too. The scars of the struggle, the things I've been through, the choices I made, the things I pursued, the ugly truth of the life I knew. Ugly, ugly, the truth beneath the shine, the cracks in the concrete, the broken design, the lies that we tell, the thoughts that we hide. Ugly, ugly, it's all inside. Ugly, ugly, the mirror doesn't lie. The pain in the eyes, the tears that we cry, the struggle to survive, the reason we try. Ugly, 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 ugly. We all live and die. I remember the night I saw my homie fall.
not to a bullet, but to the internal call of the demons that whispered the ugliest brawl. The ones that made him surrender his all. He had the smile, he had the charm, he had the hustle, he had the farm, but inside he was broken. He was alarmed, he was the ugly truth of the self-inflicted harm. I've seen the ugliest side of the fame. The ones who claim they love you but they're playing a game. The ones who smile in your face but they're playing in the shame. The ones who disappear when you're not the same. I've seen the ugliest side of the street. The ones who compete and the ones who retreat. The ones who sell their soul for the meat. The ones who never admit defeat. It's all around me, the ugly and raw, the flaw in the system, the crack in the law. The ones who take and the ones who withdraw. The ugly truth that I can't ignore. Ugly, ugly, the truth beneath the shine. The cracks in the concrete, the broken design. The lies that we tell, the thoughts that we hide. Ugly, ugly, it's all inside. Ugly, ugly, the mirror doesn't lie. The pain in the eyes, the tears that we cry. The struggle to survive, the reason we try. Ugly, ugly, all live and die. All live and die. Yeah. Let the piano cry, let the sample distort. I'm looking at the ugly, the final report. The ones who survived and the ones who fell short. The ones who fought hard and the ones who were caught. I've been through the ugly, I've seen the worst. The ones who died first, the ones who were cursed. The ones who were broken and the ones who reversed. The ones who rose from the bottom immersed. But the ugly never leaves, it's a permanent stain. A scar on the soul, a mark on the brain. A reminder of the struggle, the joy and the pain. A reason to rise and to never again. So I write about the ugly, I speak the truth to the ones who were lost, to the ones in the youth. The ugly is real, it's a permanent proof that we're all fighting through the same broken roof. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Ugly, 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 ugly. Look closer, it's all around us. Ugly, ugly, ugly. But the truth sets you free. Ugly, 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 ugly. Peace. Ugly, 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 ugly. Memory lane. Memory lane. Yeah. Memory lane, I'm walking slow. Remembering faces that I used to know. Let the sample breathe. Let the memory lane. Let the memories flow. Park bench cold, but the sun at my shoulder, watching the kids play. Getting older and older, I see my reflection in the puddle of rain. It takes me back to the block, back to the pain. Remember little Mikey, he could dribble a ball. Now he's 6 feet deep, didn't even get a call from the ones who claim they loved him, the ones who would brawl. Now they walk past his grave, don't remember it all. I see the spot where we used to trade our comics, where we planned our escapes from the economic, where the old heads told the stories of the chronic. And the world outside the projects was a toxic tonic. The graffiti on the wall is faded and cracked. The names that we wrote, the tags we attacked. Now they ghosts on the brick, a historical fact. And I'm sitting here wondering where the time went exact. Memory lane, I'm walking slow through the faces that I used to know, where the laughter and the pain both grow. I'm reminiscing, letting go. Memory lane, the shadows call, reminders of the rise and fall. I'm sitting here, I gave my all. Remember the ones who gave their all. I see the corner where we used to sell the Lucy's, where the hustlers would gather, the ones who were choosy. Now it's a coffee shop, clean and bougie. The irony hits me, heavy and woozy. Remember Sasha, she had dreams of the stage. Now she's raising 3 kids, stuck in a cage of a 2-bedroom apartment, minimum wage. She lost the spark, turned the page with a rage. I remember the night we snuck onto the roof, looking at the stars, feeling bulletproof. Now the roof is locked, the view is aloof, and the stars are just dots, distant and spoof. They built a new high-rise where the lot used to be, where we played stickball, wild and free, now it's glass and steel. A gentrified sea and I'm drowning in the change, just trying to breathe. Memory lane, I'm walking slow through the faces that I used to know, where the laughter and the pain both grow. I'm reminiscing, letting go. Memory lane, the shadows call, reminders of the rise and fall. I'm sitting here, I gave my all, remember the ones who gave their all. Let me close my eyes, let the piano cry. Think of my old crew, wondering why. Some of us made it, some of us died, some of us chose the wrong path to ride. I remember the promise we made on the swing, that we'd always be brothers, no matter the sting of the world that tried to break us, the harshness it bring. Now I'm the only one left who can still sing. I carry their names in the back of my mind, in the rhythm and the flow, the way that I rhyme. They the fuel in my engine, the reason I climb, the ghosts of the block, the heroes of time. So I sit in the park with the pigeons and dust, reflecting on the memories, the ones I can trust. The block made me who I am. It's a must to remember the roots, the anger, the lust. They can change the buildings, the streets and the signs, but they can't erase the stories, the bloodlines. I'm a living monument now, a keeper of rhymes, walking down memory lane, one step at a time. Yeah, memory lane. Sitting in the park watching the sunset, remembering the ones who ain't here no more, but their echoes, they live in me forever, forever. Peace.
Yeah. The fire never dies. From the first beat to the last, the fever is forever. Listen. Yeah. I was born with the fever, the rhythm in my blood. The block was the womb, the beat was the flood. Every kick and every snare, every note in the mud. Built the foundation, the permanent stud. I remember the first time I heard the sound, the crackle of the vinyl way it spun around. It grabbed my soul and it shook the ground, and I knew right then I was fever bound. The fever of the street, the fever of the flow, the fever of the struggle, the highs and the lows, the fever of the nights when the cold wind blows, and the fever of the mornings when the hope still grows. I've had the fever for decades now, through the pain and the pleasure, the sweat and the brow. I've kept the flame alive, I've taken the vow to never let the fever leave, never allow. Yeah. Burning in my soul, the rhythm that controls, the fire that's whole, from the project to the goal, the story I've told. I'll never grow old. The beat inside my chest, the passion that won't rest, the final test. From the east to the west, I gave my best. I'll never be stressed. I seen the fever spread to the young, the fire in their eyes, the words on their tongue. They carry the torch, they've already sung the anthem of the block, the song that's been hung. I watch them rise, I watch them shine. They take the rhythm and they make it mine, but the fever's deeper, it's a permanent line that connects us all, the divine design. I remember the days when the fever was rare, when the true believers were few and square. Now the fever is global, it's everywhere, but the origin's Queens, the original lair. I pass the fever to the next in line, the ones who understand the design, the ones who feel the beat and the rhyme, the ones who carry the torch divine. Burning in my soul, the rhythm that controls, the fire that's whole, from the projects to the goal, the story I've told. I'll never grow old. The beat inside my chest, the passion that won't rest, the final test. From the east to the west, I gave my best. Let the soul sample swell, let the horns take flight. I'm looking at the future, I'm ready to write the final chapter, the ultimate light.
The fever is eternal, the endless night. I've been through the struggle, I've been through the pain, I've been through the sunshine, I've been through the rain. But the fever never broke, it never was slain. It's the heartbeat of the block, the permanent lane. So I'm passing the torch, I'm passing the flame to the ones who will carry the legacy and the name. The ones who will play the same game and keep the fever alive just the same. This is the end of the album, but not the end of the ride. The fever is forever, it lives deep inside. From the first to the last, I got nothing to hide. The fever is the truth is my guide, yeah. The flame never dies. From Queensbridge to the world, the flame never dies. From Queensbridge to the world, the fever flows. Peace. Yeah. This is the message from the bottom. For the ones still running the race. Listen close before it's too late. Street light buzzing midnight in the project. Shadows move like ghosts, the silence projects. The weight of the block on my shoulders connects to the pain of the kids who are playing chess with their necks. I see the youngers on the corner, 15 with the hunger. Eyes wide but they souls getting younger. They think the hustle is the answer to thunder, but I know the truth, I've been pulled under. I remember my first taste of the fast life. The cash, the stash, the knife, the strife. It looked like a diamond, but it cut like a knife. And the price was the piece of my internal life. They sell you the dream in a bag or a vow, make you believe that the struggle is worthwhile. But the crown is a curse, the throne is a trial, and the smile on your face is a temporary denial.
This is the message from the street, the truth that they don't want you to meet. The game is a trap, the victory is defeat. I'm telling you now, get up on your feet. This is the message, raw and clear. The only way out is to face your fear. The money will vanish, the love will disappear. I'm sending this signal so you can hear.
Let me tell you about my homie from the 6th floor. He had the fastest hands, the slickest score. He thought he was untouchable, above the law. Now he's doing 20 years behind a concrete door. I visited him last spring, the glass between us. He looked older, colder, his dreams between us. He said, Nas, the game took my soul, it's seen us. It used us, abused us, and now it's demeaned us. He told me, tell the youngins, don't be like me. The block is a classroom, but the lesson ain't free. The profit is poison, the luxury's a plea for the devil to collect what's left of your destiny. I walked out of that prison, the sun hit my face. I felt the weight of his words, the truth and the grace. I realized the message is to leave without a trace. From the cycle of the block, the inevitable chase.
This is the message from the street, the truth that they don't want you to meet. The game is a trap, the victory is defeat. I'm telling you now, get up on your feet. This is the message, raw and clear. The only way out is to face your fear. The money will vanish, the love will disappear. I'm sending this signal so you can hear.
Let the string swell, let the sample cry. I'm looking at the block with a critical lie. The hustlers are pawns, the kings are a lie. The throne is a coffin, the crown is a sigh. I've seen the cycle repeat for 1,000 years. The sweat, the tears, the hopes, the fears. The same broken system, the same wasted years. The same broken bottles, the same salty tears. They tell you to hustle, they tell you to grind, but they don't tell you that it's all designed to keep you in the dark, to keep you confined to the bottom of the barrel, the back of the line. So I'm passing a message, a torch in the night, to the kids on the corner, the ones with the fright. The path that you're walking ain't built for the light. It's a maze of illusions, a never-ending fight. The real wealth is the mind that you cultivate, the love that you give, the peace that you create. The block is a teacher, but don't let it seal your fate. This is the message, and it's never too late.
Yeah. The message. Pass it on. Pass it on. To the ones who need to hear it. The game don't love you. The block is a classroom, but you gotta graduate. Yeah. This is the message. The real message. Peace.
Halftime.
Yeah. Check the clock. Game on. I'm just getting started. Queensbridge in the building.
Halftime.
Yo, they said, Nas, you ready? I said, check the score. I'm up by 100 and I'm asking for more. This ain't the fourth quarter, this is just the start. I'm the MVP of the block, I'm playing my part. I dribble through the defense, spin move, crossover. My rhymes are like a fast break, they can't get over. They found me on the way up, but I still finish strong. The buzzer beater in the finals, this is my song. I'm the quarterback of the concrete, calling the plays. I'm the wide receiver, catching the haze. I'm the coach on the sidelines, the one who stays in the game of survival. I'm raising the stakes. They talking about the bench, I'm talking about the throne. They talking about the present, I'm claiming my own. I'm the rookie of the year, but I'm already grown. In the halftime of my life, I'm already known. Halftime, I'm just warming up. The crowd is on its feet, I'm filling my cup. This ain't the finish line, I'm just showing up. Halftime, I'm never giving up. Halftime, the game is mine to take. I'm breaking every record, I'm bending the state. This is just the intermission, for goodness sake. Halftime, I'm wide awake. I remember when they said I couldn't make the team. Too small, too young, too far from the dream. Now I'm on the court and I'm making them scream. With the rhythm and the flow, a lyrical machine. I'm like Jordan in the playoffs, the clutch is real. I'm like Ali in the ring, the way I make them feel. I'm like Montana in the pocket, the perfect steal. I'm the athlete of the word, the way I make it peel. They call a timeout, they try to regroup, but I'm already on the break. I'm making the loop, I'm the playmaker, the score. The one who's aloof, I'm the shadow on the scoreboard, the undeniable proof. I've been training in the projects of concrete gym, where the hoops are chain link and the rims are slim. But I made it to the big league on a whim. Now the halftime show is mine, I'm sinking it in. Halftime, I'm just warming up. The crowd is on its feet, I'm filling my cup. This ain't the finish line, I'm just showing up. Halftime, I'm never giving up. Halftime, the game is mine to take. I'm breaking every record, I'm bending the state. This is just the intermission, for goodness sake. Halftime, I'm wide awake. Let the horn sample hit, let the flute take flight. I'm looking at the game from a different height. They playing checkers, I'm playing chess at night. I'm 3 moves ahead, I'm shining the light. This ain't the halftime of the game, it's the halftime of the rain. I'm the king of the concrete, the prince of the pain. I've been through the rain, the shame, the strain. Now I'm standing on the podium, I'm breaking the chain. They say, Nas, you too cocky. I say, I'm just sure, cause confidence is the weapon of the pure. I've been tested by the block, I've been through the cure. Now I'm the prescription that they all endorse. So let the halftime buzzer ring loud and clear. I'm the champion of the block, I'm the pioneer. I've been fighting for years, conquering my fears. And the second half is mine, the victory's near. Tick tock, the clock don't stop. But I'm running the show, I'm on the top. I'm an athlete of the flow, the hip hop crop. And the halftime is just my warm up drop. Halftime. The game ain't over. Yeah, it's just getting started. I'm just warming up. Second half is all mine. Halftime. Peace. Halftime. Peace.
Yeah. Vinyl crackle. DJ Scratch.
Queens get the money.
Queens.
Get the money.
Yeah. This is for the borough. The hub. The engine. The empire. Queens get the money. Watch the flow.
The green moves through the streets like a river through the hands of the hustlers, the ones who deliver. From the corner bodega to the high-rise shiver, the cash is the current, the ultimate giver. I've seen the youngins flip the packs on the block, seen the old heads stash the cash in the socks, seen the feds come through and put the whole block in the lock, but the money still flows, it's a permanent rock. Queens is the engine, the fuel, the fire, the birthplace of the hustle, the lyrical empire. The ones who move weight don't ever retire, they just pass the torch to the next in the mire. I was born in the cycle, raised in the game, the money was the language, the power was the flame. Now I'm standing on the top and I'm calling the name of the borough that made me the ultimate claim.
Queens get the money, the power, the crown. We run the underground, we never back down. From the blocks to the banks, we claim the town. Queens get the money, we wear the frown. Queens get the money, the hustle is real. The paper is the proof, the deal is the seal. We built the foundation, we sharpen the steel. Queens get the money, that's the final deal.
I remember the days when the cash was a myth, when the pockets were hollow, the future was stiff. Now I'm counting the digits, I'm taking the gift from the struggle and pain, the ultimate shift. They say money is the root, but I say it's the tool to break out the cage, to silence the fool, to build the new school, to rewrite the rule, to make the block a palace, the corner a jewel. I've seen the wealth turn the humble to vow, turn the smile to a scowl, the motto a mile, a greeting to seek, a permanent trial. But I keep my soul clean, I stay in the foul. The money flows through Queens like a heartbeat, through the concrete, the towers, the street. Every dollar is a story, every bill is a feat, and the borough is the king, the ultimate seat. Queens get the money, the power, the crown. We run the underground, we never back down. From the blocks to the banks, we claim the town. Queens get the money, we wear their frown. Queens get the money, the hustle is real. The paper is the proof, the deal is the seal. We built the foundation, we sharpen the steel. Queens get the money, that's the final deal. Let the guitar riff hit, let the vocal chop cry. I'm looking at the hustle with a critical eye. The money is a river, but the river can dry. And the ones who forget that are the ones who will die. I've seen the kings fall from the top of the pile, lost their soul, their heart, their permanent smile. Chasing the paper, they walk the last mile into the abyss, the permanent exile. So I teach the youngins the value of the mind. The money will come if the vision is kind, but the moment you lose it, you're leaving behind the true wealth of Queens, the state of the grind. This is the anthem of the ones who survive, the ones who take the cash and still stay alive, the ones who build the empire and still strive. Queens get the money and will forever thrive.
Queens get the money.
Yeah.
Queens get the money.
The flow never stops, from the bridges to the boulevards.
Queens get the money.
Peace.
Yeah. Rewind the tape. Every chapter, every moment. This is the episode, my story. Rewind the tape to the very first scene. Queensbridge Projects, the concrete dream. A kid with a pen and a hungry gleam, writing his destiny, stitching the seam. I remember the nights when the heat was off, the radiator banged, but the cold was rough. The hunger in my belly was a permanent cough, but I kept writing rhymes, I never gave up. The first time I touched the mic, I felt the spark. The first time I heard the beat, I left my mark. The first time I saw the crowd, I made my art. The first time I felt the love, I knew I'd embark. That was episode 1, the birth of the flow, the beginning of the story, the start of the show. From the project to the world, I was ready to go, and I never looked back, I let the rhythm grow. Episode, the chapters of my life, the struggle, the hustle, the joy, the strife. Every verse is a page, every rhyme is a knife. Episode, I'm living the life. Episode, the story unfolds, the tales of the block, the legends are told. Every moment is gold, every memory is bold. Episode, I'm never getting old. Episode 2, the battle for the crown, the rivals who wanted to tear me down, the ones who doubted, the ones who frowned, the ones who said I'd never leave the ground.
I remember the nights in the studio booth, spitting the truth, the fire in the youth. Every bar was a weapon, every word was the proof that I was born for this, I was built for the truth. The critics said I was too complex, said I needed to simplify the flex. But I stayed in my lane, I stayed in my hex, and I built my empire from the ground up. Intact, episode 3, the rise to the top. The moment I knew I would never stop. The world was mine, I was ready to swap. The concrete for the clouds, a block for the shop. Episode, the chapters of my life. The struggle, the hustle, the joy, the strife. Every verse is a page, every rhyme is a knife. Episode, I'm living the life. Episode, the story unfolds. The tales of the block, the legends I've told. Every moment is gold, every memory is bold. Episode, I'm never getting old. Let the piano cry, let the sample breathe. I'm looking at the journey I'm ready to leave. A legacy of rhyme, a permanent reef for the ones who believe, the ones who could grieve. Episode 4, the losses I've faced, the friends I've lost, the battles I've chased, the moments of doubt, the moments of haste, the moments that humbled me, put me in my place. But every episode taught me a lesson. The pain was a blessing, the stress was a session of growth and of wisdom, of truth and of essence. And I'm still standing here, the ultimate presence. So let the tape roll, let the episodes play. I got so many stories, so much to say. From the first to the last, I'm here to stay. And the best episode is still on the way, yeah. Episode, story continues. Every chapter is a lesson. Episode.